Hey everybody, welcome to another video. I figured I would go over 48 more planner ideas. So here we go. The first one is a news station. So my idea behind this theme was more specific to like coming up with graphics for your own news station. I think there's so much you could do with that creatively. I think that would be really fun. Obviously, there's plenty else you could do with a news station as your theme, but that was really what I was focused on. The next one is sports. The only sports theme I would see myself doing is possibly volleyball. I really don't follow sports very much, but that's why I wrote volleyball right there. I do enjoy that one, so I could see myself doing a volleyball spread at some point. The next one is mountains. There are so many lovely mountain spreads. That's one you can definitely be really artistic with. But of course, that's also kind of a popular one, so there's plenty of great sticker sets for that one if you want to go that route. The next one is movie theater. Um, I think that's a fun one. I think my focus would really be popcorn. I would really focus on the popcorn aspect and have like pieces of popcorn like popping all over my spread. I think that would look really fun. But I think like old school movie theaters definitely deserve some props. They're so much better than current movie theaters. I'm sorry. Next one I've kind of already done in my yellow highlighter spread, which is what I'm grateful for. I think it's really good to keep that at the forefront of your mind. In my opinion, this spread idea would be a little bit less decorative and would be more about, writing down things that you're grateful for. But of course, for those of you who are artistic, drawing those things throughout your spread is definitely a possibility. Theme idea is goals. So let's say, you just feel like you're kind of falling off track and you really want that to be the focus. You know, decorate your spread a little bit and just make sure that your goals are the absolute focal point of the page, especially if you feel like you're falling off track. I think if you feel like you're kind of missing sight of your goals, that's the best time to do a goal spread. The next one is cash envelopes. There's a few different things you could do with this theme idea. You could certainly draw a bunch of envelopes all over your spread. That would be fun, but also maybe if you want to write down some specific goals and if you want to kind of put more detail on that page about your new cash envelope system, that could be a great idea as well. The next one is expensive cars. You can really do any type of cars if maybe there's a certain style of car you want to do, or vintage cars, expensive cars, just cars in general. There's plenty of different directions you could go with this theme. But I guess the reason I picked expensive cars was just because there were several themes that were around expensive cars that I just thought looked really, really good, and I think I'd like to give that one a try sometime. The next one is shopping. Who doesn't love shopping? I think for me, I would probably do a bunch of shopping bags all over the spread. But if you want to draw logos for your favorite stores, things like that, maybe you shop a lot on Amazon, draw Amazon packages, plenty of different ideas you could use on your spread. The next one is study habits. You could draw notebooks, you could draw stationery, you could draw maybe yourself sitting at your desk or lying on your bed studying. Plenty of things you could do with this theme. I am not in school, but there's a lot of things I'd like to study, so I actually do see myself using that spread idea at some point. The next one is coffee. I see so many great spreads for coffee, but I'm just not very artistic. So if I ever do a coffee spread, it's probably going to have stickers all over it. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe by the time I do a coffee spread, I will be a little bit better at drawing. The next one is payday. I think this idea is especially great for any time you start a new job, or maybe if you get like a really good raise and you want to do that spread when you're supposed to get that first higher paycheck. I think that would be a really fun idea. The next one is healing. I think this one's definitely great for any time you are kind of coming out of a state of recovery. It's a great way to kind of commemorate through your planner theme what you were going through at the time. The next one is food. Um, I'm probably going to do several food themes, but I think it's more fun when it's focused on a specific type of food, as opposed to just a full table of food. I guess the only exception to that would be like Thanksgiving spreads. I have seen a few good Thanksgiving spreads that focus on the food, but for food in general, I really prefer one that focuses on one type of food. Road signs is a really fun one. This is probably one I might be bold enough to try hand drawing. Um, I've only done a couple of hand drawn spreads so far. I am not much of an artist in that department. I wish I had more skills there. But road signs might just be simple enough that I can handle it. We will see. I will give that one a try. The next theme is computer pop-ups. I guess there's plenty of other ways you could phrase what I'm referring to, but I've seen a lot of great spreads that are meant to be like computer screens or are meant to be like those old little like AOL or instant messaging pop-ups and things like that, and they looked really, really great. So I would really like to try that at some point. The next theme is jobs. This might especially be great if you're in a situation where you're searching for jobs or you're thinking of switching careers, something like that. But even if you're not, I think it's kind of fun to just come up with ideas surrounding things that are involved in a particular type of job. The next one is statistics and graphs. For me personally, I don't necessarily mean putting a bunch of facts about statistics on your page. I mean actually making like bar graphs or line graphs or something like part of your spread. I think like it just looks really cool to me. I think that would be really, really fun. And plus, that's also one I haven't seen very much of. So I kind of feel like that's one that definitely has not been overdone. I mean, it's your planner anyways. It really doesn't matter if other people have done it a lot. But anyways, the next one is collage. Collages I've always loved. I haven't done one in a really long time, but collages are so fun. It's just so fun to put all these different images together that are from all these different things. The next one is stick figures, and honestly, you'll probably see me do several stick figure spreads. I just think it's fun, and it's perfect for someone who's just not very good at drawing like myself. There doesn't have to be a whole lot of detail. You just draw these little stick figures and you give them silly little expressions that you think match whatever you're having them do on the page, and that's it. The next theme idea is cruise. I have never been on a cruise, but I can think of a few ideas that I think would really work for a spread that has a cruise theme. The next one is a Broadway star. Maybe you could make the whole spread about whatever musical they're in, or make it about a specific star that you just really like, whether it's because you find them attractive, or you think their talent is amazing, or you just love their stardom and have loved following their career. Whatever aspect of this you want to make it about is completely up to you, but I think it would be a really fun idea. The next one is bingo. I'm obsessed with bingo. Like whenever I have free time, and I'm on my phone, I'm pretty much playing bingo, which is kind of lame. Um, so I feel like I kind of owe it to myself to do a good bingo spread at some point. The next theme is forest. Um, Artistically, as long as it's not too detailed, I feel like I could maybe draw like a bunch of trees that kind of look like maybe they're in the distance. I really am not good at adding any depth to my drawings. So for forest, I may end up going with stickers. I don't know. But if you'll notice, this is all in checklist format. So I intend to basically try just about all of these at some point. The next one is your favorite musical. For me, it would probably be Wicked or The Sound of Music. I think those are both really, really fun. I also like Hairspray. Um, I'm kind of drawing a blank. There's a couple other ones I really like. But anyways, there are certainly plenty of musicals for you to pick from. The next one is Bugs. This was one I hadn't really thought of, but I was going through like stickers on Etsy and I came across a bunch of good ones that were bug themed and I thought they looked really, really great. So I'd like to try that one at some point. The next one is beach. I don't think I really even need to clarify what some of the ideas might be. A lot of the ideas are pretty typical, but it can be fun. Really just depends on how you feel about the beach. The next one is doctor's office, or if you want to do some type of just general medical type of theme, that would be cool too. Or maybe you want to make it about, a a doctor TV show or something. It's definitely not fun to actually go to the doctor's office usually, but maybe it might be fun to actually draw things that are often in doctor's offices. Next one is Galaxy. So many beautiful spreads that are Galaxy themed. I love it when I see someone do a Galaxy theme. Um, so many great ideas. In fact, I love the Galaxy theme so much. This will probably be one of the last ones I do because I really want to wait until I have a little bit more drawing skill. The next one is vintage cars. Kind of goes hand in hand with the expensive cars idea. Um, I've just really enjoyed a lot of those spreads, but I don't really have a whole lot of ideas for myself um, in terms of what I would do with car themes. But there's a lot of great sticker sets I would probably use for those. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking when it comes to the expensive or the vintage cars. The next one is polka dots. Polka dots are so, so cute. I love seeing them on a spread. Most of the time I see them on a spread, I feel like it's part of washi tape or it's on somebody's stickers. I don't really see polka dots drawn too much, um, but I think those themes are really fun. The next one is favorite celebrity. Um, I'm not too big on following celebrities. I think it's better to focus on what they do, whether they're a singer or an actor or whatever, you know. So if I were to do a spread like this, it would probably be more about their career than their celebrity status, but that's just my personal opinion. The next one is snakes. I don't care who says otherwise. I love snakes. I love reptiles. They're so fun. And a snake spread would be really great. But if you don't like drawing snakes or using snake stickers, even just scales. Snake scales are just so cool. They look so amazing. The next one is donuts. I guess this really goes hand in hand with food. I don't know why I specified a donut spread, but donuts are definitely fun. Who doesn't love a good donut spread? I don't even eat donuts, but donut spreads are so fun. The next one is doodles. For those of you who already kind of doodle all over your spreads, it might not be the best idea for you for, a theme for a whole week or a whole month or whatever. But as someone who's trying to get better at drawing, I kind of feel like a good doodle theme would be, maybe good practice for me. The next theme idea is bubblegum. I haven't seen a whole lot of bubblegum spreads, but I love some of the decorative ideas I have for that. I think when I do that spread, I think it's going to turn out really well. I'm excited about that one. The next one is cherries. It's probably one of my favorite fruits. And some of the cherry spreads I've seen are just so freaking adorable. I just love them. The next one is bamboo. Obviously, do whatever you want to with any of these prompts, but with bamboo, I'd probably focus more on like a bamboo forest, like kind of going on the top and the bottom of my spread. I think that would look really good. The next theme idea is marble. I love marble. I love seeing marble on phone cases. I love it on tabletops. I love it on binder covers, like all kinds of things. Like, I love the look of marble. So, at some point, I think it needs to be part of a theme. The next one is museum. I think this one would be a little bit of a challenge because I do like the idea of doing this theme, but I don't honestly have a whole lot of ideas for what I would do with a museum theme. But that's what's fun about this. You gotta kind of pick a topic and then think outside the box to make it happen and make it work for your spread idea. And the next theme idea is chess. Not a big chess player, really not my thing, but a good chessboard theme I think would be so fun. I'm gonna do a card games theme at some point. I think a chess theme would be great. Incorporating game themes into your spreads, I think, is a great idea. The next one is light bulbs. I feel like this one's not too common, but some of the ones I've seen for light bulbs have been really fantastic. The next theme idea is company logo. If you wanted to like hand draw logos from several different companies, or maybe you wanted to draw a logo from your favorite company and then just kind of incorporate some of those themes throughout your spread, I think that would be a neat idea. For the next idea of a crime scene spread, I would probably use sticker sets for that. I've seen a few good sticker sets. I'm not sure how much I would draw on that one, but a crime scene spread I think would be a great idea. I think that would just be so fun. And the next theme idea is board games. Some of these board game spreads y'all have done are amazing. I mean, amazing. Obviously, I've mentioned a lot of specific theme ideas that other people have done that I think have turned out really well, but board games has to be definitely in the top three. And the next one is dolphins. Dolphins are such great animals. They're such interesting animals, I think. I am definitely more likely to go the sticker route on that one instead of trying to draw dolphins, but it would be so fun. The next one is keys. I would probably draw like a key ring with a bunch of keys attached to it in like one of the lower corners, and then have like key icons to mark each of my dates. I think that would be really fun. And then feathers is my last idea for this list. I've got a few different ideas for how I would incorporate feathers, but again, it is one of those themes that I've seen a lot of, and a lot of those spreads have turned out really well. There's been a lot of spreads for some of these theme ideas that I've been very much impressed and inspired by. So we will see what I come up with. Let me know what's on your checklist.